forgot. I remembered I forgot the mic this time. What's up, Blue Chips? Hope you guys are having a good Monday morning. I am kind of running all over the place a little bit, so let's get to it. All right, so we got about 4.5-ish minutes until the bell. Let's see what we can, see if there's anything up there. Kid's being a little bit of a butt this morning. We slept in a little bit. So we're kind of, you know, just chilling. He wants some more applesauce. I'll be right back. Okay, troops, remember, risk control is paramount. Now go kick some ass. As a boy, Vincenzo. If you wish to live and thrive, let a spider run alive. And if you wish your trading account to live and thrive, remember, discretion is better part than valor. I have spoken. Be right back. Hopefully little baby bum doesn't copyright me just for that little bit of playing in the background there. Lower just a little bit more. Seems a little loud. It's a little cold in here this morning, hence the fluffy hat. Plus I couldn't find my other hat either, so. But oh yeah, I totally forgot I moved my orders. I guess I gotta get rid of that, huh? Well, we'll figure all that out later, but that's what it's going to look like for now. Yeah, I took everything else off and I changed screens. So I can't, for some reason, when I hooked my virtual reality back up, I can't get access to the screen on my Streamlabs. But this is what my screen looks like in the top right now. So I got my scanners. I moved my, it's not letting me, I was trying to go full screen with it, but yeah, so got my scanners up here. I moved like my trade log, my order screen, and my P&L. But if you notice on my P&L, which you guys can't see right now, I'm really failing today. So on my P&L right here, I took off the unrealized. Just so that way I can't trade the P&L, because I went back and watched a bunch of my videos and realized I was even though I thought I wasn't doing it, I still was. Like I would take a quick glance because it's literally right in front of my face where it was. So I would literally just take a quick glance and see where I was, and I found myself not trading the chart as much that way. So everything else on there, I feel like is pretty like a necessity to have. You don't want to get into a position and not know like how many shares you have and stuff like that. So I was kind of keen on keeping everything else. This needs to be put together, bud. We're not going to have time to put this together right now. You would have asked me earlier. Obviously going to be a bit of a scanner day. We're just going to keep up. We'll go by chart. I think it's a little easier. Alrighty. See if the scanners can't give us something to play here. Morning, Thomas. Good morning, Boyts. Wash out long. ITCI. I don't know. Shall it be? ITCI. SPY seems to just be kind of... We're not scrolled over here, so that might help. Yeah. The SPY's kind of dipping down here at the open. ITCI. This is a lower floater, isn't it? ITCI 47 mil. Looks a little scary with the range. Oh, that's a huge range. Holy crap. My charts are a little messed up here. There we go. 26.7. If we play this, we might have to start this small. This is kind of scary. Oh, holy crap. I don't know if I like that kind of range. That thing just dropped a point in literally a second. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from that. I'm not really... I don't think I'm ready for that type of play today. Especially because if that holds, it's most likely going to rip. See if we can't find something a little more comfortable. I mean, granted, we were never getting in right there anyway. We would have needed to see a much bigger extension. Holy crap. That was an interesting one. Plus, my charts are all messed up here. There we go. It was my fault because I had kind of reset everything. Actually, I'll do that later. Montages are locked anyway. Unlock those. Alright, let's see what we got here. Everything's kind of a low float that's moving. I wonder if they gave us any shorts on Rad today. Nope. Detail. We do have shares here. A little bit of a lower float. Volume's okay. Lots of room on the daily, though. It's so nice having the daily back up there. Not going to lie. Let's go full screen today. You won't be able to see my montage in the bottom left a little bit, but be able to. My screen's fairly big now, so much easier to see. I have to space it out a little bit better, I think, but for right now you guys can kind of get the picture and just see what I'm looking at. Was watching SAVA, but that's a lower float. We also, the range isn't that great, and we don't have shares, so just in case anybody was curious. See APA, this is mentioned in the room. I'd love to see this up over some resistance. Maybe 325. What's the 375 here? So that's pretty sweet float. See if we can start this at 24.95. Put an order out there at 24.95 if he wants to get there. Looking at the daily, there is room, but there's the 200 coming down here at 26.25. Got some decent resistance here, actually. What is this? Right at 25.50. So we might be risking off of that area a little bit. Get a little bit of a pullback here. We'll most likely cancel our order. Alright, yeah, we're going to cancel our order. We're really looking for that to all be on one move. Didn't quite get it. SRDL. SDRL. Now for us, DRRX. No shares there. Range isn't that great. MRNS. No. Just kind of cycling through here a little bit. Yeah, APA didn't quite give us what we were looking for. Okay, I wish I could control Z this, but I don't think I can. I have no idea how it did that. There we go. It's a little messed up, but it'll be alright. So APA, that would have been nice if it would have gave us that little push, give us a fill. Did not. Oh well. What did ITCI do? Man, that thing went all the way down, huh? Look at that. 4 points in the matter of 4 minutes. It's a little scary. Glad we didn't mess with that. SLNO is a lower float. No range. Volume's not really there. PGNX. What's the float on this one? Another lower float. Range is a little better on this one. Volume's there. Oh, actually, the float on this one's good. Oh, I read that wrong. I jumped. This is 78 mil float. So this is one, since the move is starting down here, if it wanted to try to hit this high pre-market high a day, we would most likely look to get in around there. We'll keep this up. Just keep our eye out for other things. Put it down on the second chart if it wants to get there. Honestly, a move to 650 would probably get us intrigued here. Tons of resistance to the left here. Actually, excuse me, 622 area. $631. Love to see it go through that area. Big order sitting there at 625. See if it goes through it. It's getting in. There we go. And get a nice little push. Alright, we got 29 on that. I was hoping we got 31 because I saw it jump. So our strategy here is to look to play this double top. Or triple top, really. If it wants to get there. Nice intense move. Broke through that key area. Just looking for it to come back down through. We're basically risking off the 670 area. Excuse me. What's our average? 29. Can't get half out here. Do like 606. I'll do 607. I like 2 6s in there. Just need to get that quick 10 flush down towards 6. Get us out half of our shares. 08. We're almost there. We're one shy. Trying to get down there. All right, we'll take half there. So now we got wow, we got those at 12. I could have swore it said 11, but that's okay. So we'll put a stop here on the rest over high a day, 637. And we're going to see if we can't let these ride. All right. Got our stop in over high a day. See if we can't let these ride down a little bit. Get a nice little 6 test. Get through VWAP. Pretty happy with that trade. Of course, it's going to try to get us all in one shot here, apparently. Might actually look to add back. Oh, came right back down a little bit. If it wanted to get up there through 30, I think we would have looked to add back. But it got rejected, which is a good thing, because obviously that looks very disheartening for longs. See if we can't get it to go a little bit further for us. So we missed that cover by 1 cent, right? It got down to 608 there. We had it sitting at 607. I originally was going to put it at 609, so it cost us 3 cents. I'm not really going to flip out about it. But hopefully on this push down, we can get through 6, through VWAP, maybe come down here and retest these lows in the pre-market. It's kind of what we're looking for. See if we can't let these ride a little bit. Looking at the daily, we basically, as you can see, sort of triple topped here for the most part. Which is why if it does go high a day, we don't want to mess with this at all. Keeps getting shoved down, so that's a good sign. Yeah, APA, it did eventually make a run, but again, we still wouldn't have got in. We would not have entered this trade. Wasn't quite what we look for if we're trying to be disciplined. We would have been looking for the extension through this area, which we kind of got, but not really. We would have wanted 25, at least the 25 tap. As you saw, we put an order in there at 24.95, but we didn't get it. And on top of that, when it went high a day again, it did get up there to 25, but we would have been looking for a push away from 24.80. So as you can see, it only got 18 cents past. So definitely not something we would have been looking for. Just trying to be patient here with PGNX. We're in a winning trade, just a matter of how much of a winning trade at this point. I guess it would technically almost sort of be break even if it did go high a day. Doing the math. Have to blow my nose. Be right back. Guess I can at least pause that for now. He's actually upstairs. You can hear him running around. Oh. Okay, don't hear crying, so we're good. Just hear him moving something around. Sounds like his stool. This ITCI is about to just go bananas. Bananas. Started to hold support here at the 24 area. Clearly wasn't dropping any lower. And got a nice uptrend still, to believe it or not. Tried to break it, but clearly didn't. And if I must say so myself, PGNX, we're in a pretty key area here, right? A lot of people would call this a bull flag. I myself like to look at this as more of a descending triangle, right? We keep getting the push down to this key area of like 610 area. It's actually like 607, 608. So if we can break through that area, we should be good. There we go. So we're breaking through 605. See if we can get the push down through 6. So basically, if we can get this push down through 6, there we go, 605. Doesn't want to push just yet. I mean, VWAP is there. It's the bottom of this descending triangle. So it's tough. It's going to act as some pretty good support. But if we can get through it, look for this to move lower. go 604. 603. Come on, baby. Give us that 6 flush. See if we can't put 25 out here at 5. We'll go 597. Crap. That was quick. It only got the 599 anyway. We're going to hold it here. Since it kind of stalled, I feel like we'll get another big push. I don't want to shortchange ourselves. Go 95, 93. See if we can't get a push down towards 90. Sorry, they're trimming trees out front, if you can hear that. If this wants to go back through 6 and kind of hold, we'll most likely look to take half of our position here. So we're going to give it a sec to let it work itself out, but if it wants to start climbing again, we'll most likely take half off just to kind of reduce giving too much back on the way back up. But the chart itself is not giving us any reason to get out right here. And there's a big bid there at 6, but we don't really pay attention to that. Watch how quick they disappear sometimes. There it goes. We're back through 6. See if we can't get a nice push down. See if we can get through this candle here, 592 now. If we can get down through 590, this thing might just keep on going. Just trying to be patient, holding these shares. Go 96. Kind of letting it do its thing here. And we're back through 6 again. A little unfortunate. We're kind of hoping to get the continuation down there. Use 6 as resistance. It's still kind of working itself out. Big order there at 98. See if that gets eaten through. If it does, it's going to look nice. There it goes. Figured if that one got through, we might get a nice little push. So now we really want to see this kind of hold under 6 at this point. This is a few tries in a row here to stay under. So in a sense, we'd be moving our stop down. There's no way we're going to let this go high a day now. Camden, we're not going to be throwing everything down the steps, bud. There we go, through 90. We got a nice little seller wall forming here. See if we can get a nice little push further down. Oh. See if we can get back down into the 80s here. All right, we're going to take another half there, and I think we're going to put a trail on the rest of these. So $6. Let's give it, we'll give 15, well, we'll give it 20 cents. We'll try to let it work. Let's do stop, trail. We'll give it, yeah, we'll give it 20. Give it 20 cents. We'll give it 25 cents. We'll give it 23 cents. It's my wife's birthday. How about that? All right. So we got a 23-cent trail stop on the rest of these. I'll be pretty happy with the trade, regardless. Can't complain. See if we can't get this to like really get down there towards like 550 or something. They're like really trimming back the tree out front there. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. I saw you post that earlier. I just happened to forget to say thank you. We'll say we'll keep an eye on this. If it does want to come down here and test the 550 area, we're most likely just going to take that off. Because I feel like the odds of us getting any lower than that aren't that great. We'd be looking for, what, an extra 20 cents or so. So really no reason to fight that. Don't think we're going to quite get an all-day fade past yesterday. So really not much else going on here, guys. You guys get any good trades this morning? I don't really see anything else moving that really kind of fits my edge. PGNX was really the only thing. I'm glad I took a second glance up at the float for this thing, because at originally there was a few low floaters kind of bouncing around, and PGNX was kind of in the middle of them, and I thought it was a 15 mil float, but it turns out it was a 75 mil float. So I'm glad I took a second glance there. It might have kept me away from trading this. Plus, again, the daily, believe it or not, is what made this trade. Normally, if I wouldn't have looked at the daily, I would have said I'm not interested until we, break these pre-market highs. But looking at the daily, we had 631, 622. Like, we had these big resistance areas on the daily. And we ended up getting in at 629. It got to a high of 637. So, just perfect. I can't really complain at all about having the daily back up on my screen. The only thing I didn't do as well as I should have is my size. But being the holiday week, I think that was kind of what kept me out, right? 579 to 637, so 50, 60 cent move. I should have probably started with like 150 instead of 100. Looking at my little cheat sheet that I made, 50 cent move, I should be using 200 shares. And a whole point move, I should be using 100. So we were like right in between that. So I probably should have been using a little bit more share size there, but we'll take it. And we weren't wrong when we took our first partial here. I mean, this thing actually, we took it at 612. It did pop back all the way up to 627, but it did get shut down. I actually thought about adding there, but I wanted it in the 630s. because that was a nice, big, intense move. Oh, my dad's calling me. Give me 1 sec. So our 23-cent stop was at 576 is the low right now. So add 23 to that puts us at 599. That's kind of a bummer. I might have to just put our stop a little bit higher than that. Let's put our stop at, really don't like 601 either. Just because VWAP's there, we'd be looking for the VWAP fade if it came back up here. Let's put it, we're just going to put it at 605. Hopefully it doesn't get there at all, but we're going to put it there just in case. So we're above VWAP, above the whole dollar. If it wants to get through that, and we didn't want to put it at 601 just because they might try to get, you know, a few stops right there for liquidity. So we'll put it a little bit higher. Holy crap. Let me see if I can, where'd you put that? Where'd you put the 2 yellow pieces? Oh, they're there. I don't even know how this goes together. Mr. Bucket. So he's supposed to spit them out. So it goes on like this. There we go. One guy's putting them together. Now that it's not right at 9:30. This is complicated. Ooh, what you got here? What's this? Is this like his... Oh, this is part of the handle? Yeah, I think this is part of the handle. Maybe. Where's all the other pieces? Oh, there's the handle. Handle. Got the handle. Let's see, I didn't see any instructions. Watching makes me want to trade. There we go, a nice little move down. There we go, 570. We should have made this a range. Actually, I guess we still can. Let's see, 60. We wanted to get the 550. We'll do 555. and 605. Let's cancel this one. Stop, range, high, low. There we go. So we can see we can't get down to that arrow. Alright, but let's see if we can't put this together. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, well, nice putting them together. Ah, look at that. It's crazy what happens when you read the instructions. It's almost like it goes together just like it's supposed to. Whoa! Uh-oh. Hold on, almost there. Put some googly eyes on. You guys are gonna be impressed with me after I show you. Uh-oh, they dropped the ball. Can you get it? Can you get the ball? Ball. Ball. Look at this guy. Let's see. I gotta get the batteries. I think we got everything attached. There's nothing else to attach, right? No, just these shovels. Uh-oh. Daddy throwing stuff at you. Alright, you ready to see how it works? Or we gotta put the batteries in. Daddy, of course that is upstairs. Daddy's just dropping stuff. There's too many toys and it's not even Christmas yet. Where did I put those batteries? There's some here. I'm going to show you how it works, bud. Give me 1 second. Actually, I can probably, sorry, use the file. I don't know, this one's going to be tough to, I just going to have to go get the Phillips head. See, we're home stretch now, bud. We just need some batteries. Yeah, that's all we need is some batteries. You gonna help me put them in? Yes? Help? Can you help me? Say, ooh, you ready? Help? There? Ooh, push. Good job. Help. Push it in. Good job. Help. Push it in. Good job. Okay, let's put this back on. You gonna help me with this? Help. Can you turn it? Help. Good job. Thank you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. supposed to be on. I have to press a button. How does it work? I wonder if these batteries aren't good because they were already in there. Or does he have? Oh, does he have to sit? Where's one? Let me see some of these balls. Any balls in there? Huh? There he goes. He's got to be on the floor. There he goes. Oh, he's gonna spit him out. Whoa! He spit the ball out. He spit the ball out. You gotta get him. Look, you gotta put the balls in. He spits the balls out. Ready, watch. Ball. Whoa! He's spitting the balls out. How about we just play with it like this? Can you get all the balls and put them inside? Ball inside? Can you find the rest of the balls? Balls? Can you find them all and put them inside? It's like one of your favorite things to do. Where's this other shovel? Yeah, go get the other ones. Dang, ITCI going nutso. Good job. Look, you got one right there. We need to like trap this thing somehow. How can we trap it? Here, let's. Found some more. Found some more. Put 'em in. See if we can't trap it. Ready? Oh, he's spitting them out. Up. Need help? So I guess you can't trap them. Alright, smooth. Put 'em out there. Whoa, look at all the balls. Hey, can you get them all back in there? Oh, what? There you go. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Car? I don't know why I just flipped out. ITCI going nuts. Oh, so is my son. You got the bucket? Can you get all the balls inside? Yeah, put all the balls inside. I'll help you. You need help? 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 I'm coming. Uh-oh. Did the handle come off? Help. Whoa, Daddy getting the balls. Can you help? Can you help me? More? Oh, we got 2 more. Yay! You want him to spit them out? Here he goes. Here it comes, here it comes. Put it back in. Yay! There's another one. Get it. Here, come in here. Let's come in here. Making me do all the work. Ah, crappers. See where it looks like we might get that VWAP test. You need help? Help? Can you ask for help? Say help. Ooh, look at ITCI. This thing is nutso. I have some balls to trade these. Help. Put it down. Uh-oh. You got stuck. Stuck? So we don't have the best play surface. Ready? Help. Put them in. Good job. Looks like you got 3 before you got stuck. Yay! More? Oh. Go! I got you! Yeah, put them back in. This kid. Put them back in! See, I should have never showed you how this thing worked. I guess we'll see what it does here at VWAP slash the whole dollar. It's kind of crazy because looking back at my half cover there, under 6 was kind of a crappy one, huh? Wasn't really any kind of support there or nothing. I mean, there was. That's where it was trying to get bought up before, but would have been nice to keep that going. What? What'd you see? Dude, I love how you keep so calm and how you are so present to your kids. You're a great dad. Thanks, man. It's not easy, but I try. So I keep telling myself, imagine I'm not always going to have them when they're this small. So I always try to keep that in mind. You know, one day they are going to be away at school and I will be able to, you know, focus 100% while I'm trading, etc. But when that time comes, they're not going to be this small and enjoyable. So appreciate that. Thanks. I'm going to say it's Vise. Since you have two I's in there, I'm going to go with Vise instead of Vize. But, yeah, I appreciate that, guy. Seriously. Look at ITCI. This thing is nuts. See if we can't get the old bouncy ball here. I'll look to probably take it off here because it actually got higher, didn't it? 589. Yeah, we went higher. 591. So we kind of lost the bouncy ball effect here. So in reality, we're just looking for it to fall back over one last time, and if it holds support here around 570, we'll most likely just take it off because that'll be obvious signs of support forming. Looking for the move back up. But if we can test the low again, we'll be okay with it. But if it wants to make a higher low, we'll look to try to get out of this thing because that would mean it's starting an uptrend again. Look at the daily on this thing. It's down here at 1250. Anybody know what the actual news was on this? That's even like caused the move to start. Just out of curiosity. They cut so much off of that tree, it's crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what did we say here? 568. That looks like it's trying to form a base here. So So we're actually going to move our stop down here to 593. Right, because if it's making a higher low here, right? If it wants to continue an uptrend, I mean, VWAP's still sitting there, 595. Oh, here we go. We're actually testing that area again. See if we can get a push down through it. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love not, excuse me, not having the unrealized on here. It's beautiful. Every time I look at it, I'm just looking at like my average cost. I'm looking up to look at my unrealized, and I realize it's not there. And I'm like, why am I looking at it? Doesn't matter, right? We're playing the chart. We're not playing P&L. Stop it. So that's going to be awesome for me. It's making me realize how much I do it. Like it's crazy how much I do it, even though I thought I wasn't. So we need to get back down through 70. But it actually makes us more inclined to hold now if it wants to test VWAP and this higher low that it made here. Because we tested it again. So, you know, if it keeps testing a specific area, if we can keep testing it, the odds are it's going to go through, right? It works both ways. Sorry about that. Box? Where'd all the pieces go? Last time I looked like 2 minutes ago, they were all here. Oh, nice. You got a nice little work area? You gonna take them all upstairs? Better be careful. Go ahead. I trust you. I trust you. Daddy's just gonna try to safeguard you a little bit. Yeah, ITCI is crazy. Oh crap, I just realized. We have Super Chat now. Well, it says I still need to be monetized. Boo. Boo. 69. What do we try here? 71. Just being patient. I mean, the volume pretty much completely died on this thing, so just letting it do its thing. I mean, it looks pretty weak here. Like, we're at least gonna try to test it, so we'll see what it does when it gets there. There's really no reason for us to get out at this point, right? Just the remaining shares. I'm just a little upset with this cover here. Pretty much covered the top of this candle, 94. I think we got 92. No, we got 94. So we covered the top of this candle, just looking. I don't know why we did. I really need to work on that myself. I do that a lot. Like, I'm just assuming that it's going to go back up towards 6. When in reality, I shouldn't be covering these shares until it got to 6, right? So definitely left a little bit of money on the table there. I most likely would have covered it on this candle, but it just goes to show you I would have made at least 5 more cents there, minimum. So a little disappointed in myself on that cover right there. So I'll make a little note of it, and we'll just move forward with that. But, you know, it's not a horrible cover because it was just to get down the leftovers. Just taking the risk off in case it did want to attempt to go back up over 6, but shouldn't have actually cut those shares off until we got over 6. So, excuse me. Jeez. So right when it looks like it's done, 31.55, we instantly squeeze back up to 33.40. Yeah, no thank you. That's just scary. LK. Take a look at it real quick. I know we don't have shorts on LK. What's the float? This is a lower float too, isn't it? Doesn't even have the float, but the shares outstanding are 36, 37 mil, so that can't be good. So it's definitely a lower float. I mean, it could be, honestly, it could be a sympathy off of ITCI. Because if you guys remember, it was what, about a month ago, maybe, where like all, oh, and we're back down under 70 here, where all the like mid-level, like mid-price stocks, like $30, $40, they were all going to like $100, the lower float ones. So, and it was, they didn't have any news. It was just sympathy plays. There we go. Testing that area. It tried to pop down there. We got the 66. Our low was 68. It was like 67.9. What was it? Yeah, 67.9. Let's see if we can't get back down through that and continue here. I know we took our order off, but it's moving so slow. It's not really that big of a deal. Just kind of waiting to see what it does. We'll put an order back out there at 55 if it wants to get there. Let's actually clear this position. Because what's the low here? 45. The odds are this thing's going to attempt, if it does get to 50, to bounce off of it. And to get through 50 and fade the rest of the day for leftovers would probably take all day. So we're not really interested in sticking around all day. Got a decent order sitting here at 66 now. See if that goes through. And then there's another one there at 65. I would say we're definitely not going to let this go over 75 again as well. This is a pretty good push down and a good attempt to get low day. So if it fails and gets back through this key area here that was being used as resistance, the odds are it's going to at least go up and test this area. And again, just with the volume, this is definitely going to take a long time. So let's go ahead and just put a range order in here, and we'll let this go. So low range 593, and we'll put 76. So really, we're risking what at this level 8 cents to make like 10 cents. So we'll see. Really not too worried about which way it go, if it does go against us, that is. So make sure I got that in right. Yep. So if it wants to break low a day, hopefully we'll come down and get that test. And we said why we're looking for 55. It's above that $0.50 area. That is most likely going to attempt to be used as support, just based off of it previously being used here. And for it to really kind of break down through that, the odds are it would take most of the day. So it looks like yesterday's high of day as well is kind of sitting right here at 530. So there's a ton of support areas that are incoming. And to really get through those, it would probably take all day. So, and we're not going to sit here all day. I'd rather take this off and go play with the kiddo for the rest of the day. So hopefully everybody is having a fun holiday as well. ITCI actually does look really weak now. MYGN dump. Let's see, MYGN. Ooh, yeah. I took a nice little dive this morning. Oops. If I could type correctly. Let's kind of keep this one up. I'm kind of curious what it does while we're sitting here watching this. So I would hope within the next 10 minutes we can get a move either 6 cents up or how many do we need down now? 13 cents down. So you would only hope, right? Can't really complain with this trade at all, though. Pretty great trade considering. And there goes ITCI, looking like it's going to dump down here. After a pair up, so many longs underwater, definitely a no-go. If the downward extended move is after a pair move up. Okay, I get it. He was responding to something else. So what do you guys have planned for Christmas? Don't forget, tomorrow is a half day. The market closes at 1. We're actually going to be live again tomorrow morning if you guys are interested. My wife will be home, so I have no reason not to be. We'll look to find a trade or two tomorrow real quick. I really wasn't even planning on being here this long, but we're trying to wait this one out. Kind of found the top here on PGNX and just kind of attempting to play it out a little bit. Kids being really good, so I have really no reason to have to get off. Just need this order sitting there at 66 to either disappear or get shot down. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. Oh, yeah, my all these presents are out in the shed. It's gonna be fun bringing those in tomorrow night. And there goes ITCI. Right when it looked like it was done, it said, we ain't done. Fake out. And that's the thing with low floats. Everyone's like, oh, you know, low floats follow patterns. Yeah, okay. If you saw this same kind of rollover here and you got under this little resistance area, like this candle right here on like 100 mil float stock, you have heavy odds in your favor that this thing is going to continue down, right? But when you get a low float, all it takes is you could have one big whale literally just stop one of these stocks in its tracks, right? And just put a huge order out at any given point, and it's going to force a stock to go back the other way. That's why everyone that knows anything about low float stocks will tell you that they're heavily manipulated, because not all of them are being manipulated, but they have the ability to be manipulated. So that's why you just don't mess with them, right? Especially ones that are this volatile. This thing is crazy. We were watching it, like actually thinking about a possible play with super small share size on this candle. But when it got to 28.50 and I saw it go back down to $27 in like that a second, I was like, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. Oh shit. I was like, what happened? Did I hit something? But okay, it shot up on us. All right, so got stopped out there. We'll go through our little our range here. Dang. Hells yeah. I didn't realize we made that much on it. Look at that. $30 there. We only had what, like 17.50-ish realized, and we only had leftovers? Hells yeah. Good trade, guys. That's what I'm talking about. I like not having this up there. That's pretty sweet. Honestly, probably made more than I would have made. I probably would have been looking at like $20, and you guys know that I'm looking for 1/3 of my quota right now, which is $50 per trade. So I probably would have got like around $20 and been like, oh, you know, I can't lose this $20 now. It's around, you know, over 1/3 of what I made. But look at that. Hells yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's export this. Where's the folder? December 23. Pull up our TraderSync. Add trade. File. Trades. 23rd. Where is it? Definitely save that. Weird. What the heck is that? What are you doing to me? Export. CSV file. December 23rd. Save. TraderSync. There we go. Open. Oh, I guess I gotta hit import trades too. I'm like, where is it? All right. Go in here. You don't really need your own picture, but I don't know. I'd like this chart works, but I'm more of a fan of having my actual chart. So let's update the picture here. Save PGNX. Let's make it a 2 because it doesn't like when I use the same thing for the chat. Yes, Camden. Add image. Are you throwing more stuff down? And there we go. I'm really happy with that trade, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Especially after, you know, the hooting and hollering last week. So definitely moving past that. Speaking of which, this TraderSync, guys, if you didn't catch my 1,000 giveaway video that I put out over the weekend, go check it out. We're giving away 3 full years. So 3 pro accounts for a whole year. It's a $360 value per account. We're giving away those as part of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So definitely go check that out if you don't have a journal and you're looking for one. This thing it's pretty awesome. You can actually download, or not download, but sign up for the free account just to mess around with it now until the giveaway. And you can always use the free one after that, but it's just limited to what you can use. And then if you win the giveaway, you get a pro account for a whole year. So definitely go check that out. Anybody have any questions? And as we can see, my theory is being proven a little bit right here. We attempted to get down through there, kind of failed, and that area of 75 was kind of that key area. And once we got above that, it looks like we're going to try to slowly kind of at least climb back up and test VWAP there. Oh, man. That looks rough. I was looking at Thomas's trade on ITCI. What is going on? SLNO? Sorry, I could hear it. Well, that was annoying. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to try to make my video real quick while he's still being good. I'm going to make some lunch. gonna enjoy the rest of the day while I sit here and grab some popcorn to watch ITCI, because again, this looked like it was done, making lower highs, and now look at it, just squeezing right back up. Be safe if you guys are playing that. That's definitely a scary one. Give it 2 minutes here. We'll stay till 10:50. Actually, I'm gonna go refill my water up here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get a soda. Ooh, all gone? More. More. Can you say more? More. More. What is this? Applesauce? Applesauce? Can you say it? Can you say applesauce? Applesauce. What is this? Applesauce? More? More? Can you say it? I need to stop saying can you say it, because that's you're not supposed to. More? More, 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 more. Applesauce. 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 You say it. Applesauce. Applesauce. More? Who wants more? Me? Camden? Me? Yeah, there you go. Me? More? Applesauce. I know you're going to get mad at me. Be right back. That looks yummy. How about you also get some little baby bun? All right, no questions, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great night. Rest of the day. Stay away from ITCI. I will be back tomorrow morning. Don't forget to check out the 1 sub giveaway. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the 1,000 subs, guys. It is much appreciated. We are sitting at 1,000. Actually, let me take a look. See if we went up even more. 1,023, I believe, is where we were. And we are now at 1,023. So, highly appreciated. I don't know what happened. Friday was crazy. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. It was like after the market closed. Got a package. All right. I'll catch you guys later. I will see you on my video when I post it later, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Later. Peace.